It's a horrible day here today, rainy and miserable. I hope the Wi-Fi keeps in contact with me. I don't think it keeps up with my shakes a lot. Goes real blurry when I start shaking pretty bad, so let's try. So my topic for today is, how is ET not known around the world? It's funny, because I come from Australia, I just thought Australia was behind the times. I thought Australia was a little country that didn't know about it. But I thought the rest of the world must have known about it. It wasn't till I started doing these videos, and a couple of months before that I joined up to some ET groups, that I realised just how little it is known around the whole world. In my story today, I put up a post that says, essential tremor was first reported in 1817 by James Parkinson, who realised it was a different condition from the disease that bears his name. That's 204 years ago. I got my maths right? Yeah. How was it not put in the books under Parkinson? How is Parkinson's still the only tremor-associated condition that a lot of people know about? If you read the comments at the bottom of the Facebook posts, you will get to see just how badly it is known around the world, or how unknown it is. I had a beautiful message from a shaky friend in the UK, Barbara, last week. And she wrote, I was taken into hospital in November, and I asked the ambulance men to make sure that they inform staff that I have severe ET. Half an hour after admission, someone at the desk said the woman in Bay 5 has Parkinson's. And the reply to her was, no, she has essential tremor, whatever that is. Now, this is a hospital in the UK, and that was only last November. Why are we still put in the Parkinson bracket? Why don't hospitals know about it? Why don't doctors know about it? She also said that she had last week she had a telephone consultation with a doctor, not connected to her ET, and in the course of the conversation he said, I see that you have an appointment with a neurologist soon. May I ask what that is for? She told him essential tremor, and he replied, I have seen you before. And she queried how he would have known that, and he said, I've been in the profession for 35 years and you're the only patient I've known with essential tremor. We then went on to establish that our meeting was in 1996. How in 35 years? Another beautiful shaky friend of mine, Kathy in USA, she said, sorry, I'm reading these off my phone. My printer decided to crap itself this morning. She wrote to me that she was diagnosed with PD in the early 2000s, and having been a caregiver to her dad for the final years of his life, she didn't question it. It was in 2002 that she'd had tremors all her life and stumbled on the balance test. ET was never mentioned, and she had not heard of it in spite of having worked in healthcare, just like my daughter last week that I talked about. It wasn't until she met someone else with ET and they began comparing notes that she realised that she did not have PD, that she had ET instead. You know, that's in America too. That was 20 years ago. Yes, the technology's got better over there, but, you know, it's amazing. I never thought, I've known people that have shake, and there are, you know, apparently everyone knows someone that shakes. With the messages I'm getting off everyone, it's incredible how, you know, even a lady said to my mum the other day, you know, we know someone that shakes, but we just thought he was a bad alcoholic. You know, these are everyone knows someone that shakes. So how is it not known? Are we hiding away too much? Or I just can't understand. You know, it's sad that it's not known. Since doing these videos, I've found 4 people in my own area so far that have got it. I spoke to a lovely lady yesterday. I actually put up on our community page on Facebook that I would like to reach out to someone that has Parkinson's, because I would rather hear from the horse's mouth, so to speak, than reading it. I would rather see the differences if that's possible. And this lady, Kerry, she her mum tagged her in it, and she wrote me back to me saying that she has ET and she's in the area and she didn't know anything about it. This morning I walked into a shop and it was actually her shop. And so we had a great talk, and she said, you know, because I said to her, join some of the ET groups. And she did. And she said, you've opened a whole new world to me that I never knew was out there. She didn't think anyone else had it either. And we all think that. But there's so many of us out there. So how isn't it known? It's our turn to make it known. We need to be known. The doctors need to know. The hospitals need to know. The nurses need to know. The aged caregivers need to know. You know, it's time for us to shout it from the rooftops. It's time for us to get it known. So join me, guys, because if we can't tell everyone and if we keep hiding away, no one's ever going to know. So thank you once again, guys. I hope I got out everything that I wanted to say. I was a blank before I started, so I've done pretty good once again. This is my jacket. Isn't it beautiful? And look at the back. I'll just show you the back quickly. I wear it around everywhere, and that's how Kerry recognised me this morning, and her sister, I'm sure it was, recognised me this morning. So big kisses to you, Kerry. We'll keep in touch. Anyone else in the Wollondilly area, Campbelltown area, Barrel, Mittagong area in New South Wales that has it, let me know. Maybe we'll get up get together soon and let's talk about it and let's get it out there. All right, guys, have a great shaky weekend. Friday afternoon here. It's actually, I've told you before that I had 3 kids. Shane had 1 when we met. We had a daughter together, Emily, and it's her 18th birthday today. So we're going out to celebrate. In Australia, 18 is when they're allowed into the pubs to drink. So we're going to have a party tonight. I'll be fine. These shakes will slow down once I have a little bit of alcohol. Have a great shaky weekend, guys. I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Love you all. Stay safe. Okay. Bye, guys.